Okay, so a quick introduction to the cutting implements you're likely to use on these sorts of craft materials. The first thing I'm going to look at is a craft knife with a number 11 craft knife blade. And the thing you'll notice about the blade is that it's generally a little bit thicker than, say, its counterparts in the scalpels. And this allows you to put a little bit more pressure when cutting, although care should be taken. The other thing is that the body is generally round, which means that it's a little bit more comfortable to use over long periods of time. It cuts cardboard of all sorts very, very easily and very comfortably, and even manages to cut foam, although you'll probably find you need to do a little sawing motion to get through it. But a very good all-rounder. So, as I said, the equivalent blade in the scalpel is the 10A, and as I said, it's a little bit more bendy, but pretty much the same job. The only thing you'll notice is that the top of the handle is a little bit more uncomfortable to use over time, as it's quite thin, but pretty much performs exactly the same. Again, one of the things you notice is that if you're cutting things quite deeply, this area tends to get a little bit stuck in the material and can impede your cutting. So if we look at the number 11 blade on exactly the same handle, we find that we've got a little bit more ability to cut deeper things. And so it does it quite a bit better. However, one thing to notice about the number 11 blade is that it's a lot thinner, which means it becomes quite bendy. And indeed, this can be quite risky. If you apply a lot of pressure, it is liable to break and ping off, possibly into your eyes, so wear goggles. However, if we take a number 10, which is a curved blade, on, just for example's sake, a number 4 handle, this really isn't particularly good at cutting straight lines, in that the blade, if you're ever so slightly out, it'll follow the direction and give you a curve. Now, of course, if you want the curve, then this is the ideal tool, in that you can exaggerate these things. Again, as I said, for straight lines, really not the best, but foam, this is perfect, in that you can cut through very, very cleanly and very quickly. So the simple thing would be to remember is straight lines, use a straight blade, curved lines, use a curved blade. It's as simple as that, and take care and wear goggles.